Yo, what up, guys? So I was looking at my last few videos. I apologize for the annoying ass stoner voice I've been having. I just I started smoking a few bowls of marijuana before these these videos. You know, it's funner. It's funner. I'm a little more creative in my head. So excuse the annoying voice as of lately. I'll try and catch it. I'm gonna try and correct it. I won't be getting so high before any of these commentaries anymore. It'll just be a bowl or maybe two max, not no more damn 2 gram joints to the face. Okay, enough of that. This video ain't about weed. It's about incel culture. And what the fuck is incel culture, man? I was watching The Joker. I watched it twice in theaters. This is one of my favorite movies of all time now. And I was on Snapchat and I seen that critics were getting mad about it. I'm like, all right, I knew there was going to be controversy with it, but it said Joker, critics mad, and mainstream media mad that it promotes incel culture. And I'm like, what the fuck is incel culture, man? I didn't know what the fuck incel culture was. So I Googled that shit. I Urban Dictionary did. I'll go ahead and put it on the screen for you guys right here. If you don't know what it is, one sec. So here we go. An incel, according to Urban Dictionary, an involuntary celibate. So a frustrated virgin who feels as if the world owes him sex. A self-described incel is highly likely to blame the virginity on the other 6,900 trillion whatever people on the planet rather than consider that maybe the problem lies inward. So incel is an involuntary aversion. Basically a scrub. You know, TLC made a song about them already. I don't want no scrub. Yeah, I didn't know there was a culture behind it. Like, come on, man. I've heard of marijuana culture, alcohol culture, just gym culture, fitness culture, sobriety culture. But incel culture, man. Who fucking gets together and celebrates their virginity and is proud of it? And incel culture isn't just regular, like, you know, Puritan versions. They're actually like crazy motherfuckers, man. I got an interview I'm gonna put up, and it's about 3 minutes. I'm gonna stop in between, do a little commentary on it, and I'm gonna show you what one of these incel culture members look like, man, and how they think. They're not normal. They're basically people that are about to do a fucking mass shooting. That's all incel is, man. They got to get laid soon. If not, I believe they pose danger to themselves and the fucking public, man. Let's check them out.
That create behavior in women that you think is a problem?
Promiscuity leads to increased standards in more primitive aspects such as looks. And that typically makes it harder for some people to find a relationship, including sometimes good-looking people. Like, there's guys who are much better looking than I am who are having a really hard time finding someone in a place like LA or in London or in Auckland, New Zealand, but they probably would have a perfectly fine time finding a woman somewhere else.
Was it any surprise that this fucking incel was gonna fucking resemble some form of a human pig with long hair, greasy hair, unkept? Like, bro, it's exactly what I expected him to fucking look like. And he said promiscuous behavior in women. He was looking down on that, saying, like, you know, promiscuous behavior, just having sex at night, you know, or the things regular people do. Go out at night. If you're single, go get some hoes, have some fun, man. Or if you're a girl, go get fucked. You know, that's how you live. That's the fun part about being single, dude. So quit blaming the rest of the world and acting like it's our fucking fault that you look like a human fucking pig. And he's probably broke too, because if he had money, he'd probably just get a prostitute. Well, it's not the case. I guess that Elliot Rogers dude, well, that's a different story. I guess he was part of that incel shit I looked up. Those guys had severe mental disorders. Wait and watch the rest of the interview. You'll see that, what else this fucking fat human pig says. What else did he say? He said, it's harder to get a girl in Los Angeles and areas like London. Like, bro, where do you get these statistics from, man? Are you there at those fucking fucking locations 24/7, you fucking fat pig. Where's this logic come from? Why is it harder? If anything, it should be easier, man. Because there's more bars, there's more clubs. You go out, you get drunk, or you get a prostitute. Not that fucking difficult. Let's see the rest of his logic. His fucking incel logic.
Do you think that promiscuity is the problem, and if people were more monogamous and more withholding, that would sort of fix society?
Yeah, I suppose people were more traditionalist.
There have been a few mass shootings in the past where these shooters actually stated that they were incels or were radicalized by online incels. What do you think about their actions?
I condemn their actions. I don't believe violence is the solution. I don't believe attacking random people is going to fix anything, whether they're, women or men. I do think that the reason why they committed those actions was probably because of out of desperation or out of, mental problems that probably could have been prevented had the right support was in their community, in their household. If people saw what they were posting and saw what they were experiencing in life and did something to help them.
You don't believe violence was the answer. You motherfucker, you were probably on Reddit and 4chan with fucking Elliot Rogers telling them what to do, you motherfucker. You fucking human pig. And he said it had to do with mental disorders and desperation. Yeah, mental disorders had a lot to do with it. And not getting laid for a long time, yeah, I could imagine that would drive me crazy. I probably would have killed myself if I didn't lose my virginity like before 18, around that age. That would suck to make it past 21 and barely lose it. I lost it before then. I could only imagine what this poor fuck must be going through. At least he ain't justifying the shootings, but you're still an incel, and you're still part of incel culture, so you're a fucking loser still, bro.
Was there like a pivotal moment in your life, like a straw that broke the metaphorical camel's back?
It's constant years of rejection, no matter who the person was, constant years of rejection in other aspects of my life. It did kind of push me towards more, I suppose, radical beliefs, but I suppose they're only like radical, but they're more just old beliefs, really.
No, it sounds like I had another like metaphor, like death by 1,000 cuts. It's not like one pivotal moment, but it sounds like a bunch of things built up.
Okay, so now we have fucking Drake from Degrassi when he was still young interviewing this fat pig. And he basically explained what I said. He said, was it constant years of rejection? Was it one big thing that makes these incels break? And Fat Human Pig says it's a lot of an accumulation of rejection over the years. And yeah, that's what causes fucking people to go crazy and do crazy shit. It's constant rejection, constant just failure over years. And obviously your fucking fat ass isn't learning from anything, man. So there's a saying, if you keep doing what you've always done, you're gonna get what you always got, some shit like that. So if you keep fucking eating 10,000 calories a fucking day and not getting a haircut, not reading dating books, I suggest some author named Neil Strauss. He could help your fucking fat ass out a little bit. First, you want to fucking lose some weight, go to the gym, man. First things first. Because you're not pulling anything over a 6 or 7 with the way you look, regardless if you have, money, a job or not. You better have your own car, a nice car, a Mercedes, a BMW, a fucking $100,000 a year salary, a fucking 2-story house. Then you might be able to pull something above an 8, man. But it's still going to be fucking tough. Because you're an incel. Anyone that fucking identifies himself as a fucking incel, you're not getting nowhere, man. You're fucked. There's lots of fucking therapy, major fucking therapy that needs to be done if you're gonna sit there and fucking identify as an incel. Fuck.
Over time.
Yeah.
One of the common criticisms about the incel community is that you feel entitled to sex or intimacy. Do you believe that you deserve sex or intimacy from a woman?
Okay, so basically curly-haired homeboy on the left asked Human Pig, so do you think you deserve to get pussy? That's what he asked him. He basically said, do you think you deserve to get laid? and he had to sit there and think about it. Look, you guys' answer to that question is no, man. It's no. Nobody deserves to have a girl just fucking spread her legs open on command, unless you paid for that shit and she's a prostitute. Then fucking bitch, you better spread them legs or give me my money back, one of the two. But anyways, the fact that human pig over here had to sit there and think about that question, that shows that he contemplates rape in his fucking sick head. Let's watch the rest of it.
I think everybody at some level deserves someone that loves them and, you know, respects them, as long as you are also loving and respectful towards that person. You know, they're an equal. You know, you're not like seeking someone beyond yourself. You know, you don't have like too high standards, I suppose. You know.
All right, I have to stop it right there and say something real quick. No shit, you fucking human pig. You fucking Oscar Mayer fucking before the packaging fucking slaughterhouse fuck. Everything you just said is common sense, you stupid shit. And he's over there sitting and just thinking about it in his fucking sick head. Like, oh man, how should I word this? Like, bro, that's common sense. That's not something you have to fucking act like was a big fucking hard to think of Sigmund Freud fucking answer, you dumb pig. Fuck. How else does he think? Let me see what else he says.
If you can tell the world about something about being incel that, you know, that may not be in the internet or that's overlooked heavily, what would it be?
I don't know. I think it's mostly that most of the men are not inherently bad people. A lot of them are just lonely. They just need some help, really.
Okay. Would you say that there's anything that other people can do to help guide or just support or anything?
You know, the lonely person in your class or the lonely person in your workplace, maybe...
Okay, so basically the fucking incel version of Dudley fucking Dursley over here explained... He basically just explained the Urban Dictionary version of what all incels are. Yeah, it's kind of disturbing, man. You know, all you incel motherfuckers out there... Incel. That's got to be up there with cuck for the funniness. It's not that hard to go out or get yourself a fucking dating coach, man. Pay for one if you have to. If it's going to prevent you from being so fucking miserable and committing suicide or doing a mass shooting, fucking do it. Okay? All seriousness. It's fucking scary to have these fucking weirdo version freaks out there thinking like this. Like, we're talking about pussy. The second you guys fuck for the first time, it ain't going to be that big of a deal. It's going to be fun as fuck, yeah, but you guys are going to get tired of it, man. So all you incels out there, pussy ain't nothing special. Get used to it. Peace.